Hi everyone, I want to welcome you to another video from runhorse.com, and today we're going to talk about money management. And this is a very, very important thing for anyone that's a horse player or a gambler in general. You have to know how to manage your money. And if you can't manage your money, you're going to be a loser. It's plain and simple, okay? It's that important, okay? You can pick winners, and if you don't know how to manage your money, you can end up a loser at the end of the day, and we do not want to see that. So I'm going to talk about something, okay? And this took me a long time to learn, okay? This is not something that I learned overnight. This is from hands-on experience, many years of doing this, practical gambling. And what you have to do is you have to be able to manage your money, okay? And that means taking care of it. So you want to decide, first of all, okay, let me give you an example. First of all, when I'm going to the track that day, or I'm going to the casino or whatever, sports betting, I'm going to decide how much I want to risk, okay? And that's very important, okay? So today, for example, we'll start off with a not a real expensive amount. I'm going to go to the track and I'm going to spend $100, okay? And that's going to be my bankroll for the day, okay? You might have heard this word before, bankroll. And bankroll is simply just that amount of money that you have to wager with, okay? So my bankroll is going to be $100 for that day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to balance that $100 out, and I'm going to try to turn a profit. And that's very important because we want to ultimately make money. And if we can't make money, then there's really no point in this. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to pick out, let's say I'm going to pick out 5 races for the day that I like, okay? So that means I'm not going to bet every race, and that's important. You have to pick and choose your spots, okay? Because if you bet every race, in the long run, you're likely going to be a loser because normally you have a good opinion or a more logical opinion in a few races, and stay away from those races that seem really difficult, okay? And this might just seem like common sense, but a lot of people, they want to play every race, and if you do have to play every race, which, you know, some people do want a small bet, I would encourage you to play a small bet on that race. If you can't pass it outright, maybe a $2 bet, something like that, just for action to play, maybe a number, something like that. And because you don't want to get involved in those races that you don't have a good idea about, okay? So I'll handicap this race. The races today, let's go for Belmont Park, let's say. There's 10 races on the card. I picked out 5 that I like. So I'm going to bet on 5 races, okay? And there's a couple ways I can do this. I could manage my money. I could bet $20 on each race, okay, for example. Okay, that would give me a chance to spread my money out. Other people like to play it where, okay, I have a degree of certainty in these actual different races. Say, for instance, race number 8, I have a high degree of certainty. I like this race a lot, so I might want to budget my money a little bit more. I might want to put $40 into this race, okay? And then I might want to bet less on the other races, $15 a race or $10 or whatever. So there's a way to go that way. There's also people that like to just go for one play on the day, and they're just going to bet that race, and they're gonna take their chance. Okay, so they might invest the whole $100 in that race, and that's the way to go too. So you got to have it in your mind what you're planning on doing for the day. So you've got to set goals. Okay, this has got to be planned out ahead of time, and this is not something you want to. I see a lot of people, they get greedy at the track. They start to win. Okay, they're up a few $100s, or even the casino. I see this a lot with the slot players, for instance. They're winning some money, they're up 100, and they don't know when to quit. And if they quit, they could have been 100 ahead, they could have doubled their money, or sometimes they're even up 200-300, they could have tripled their money. And they don't know when to walk away. So you gotta know when to walk away and try to walk away a winner. So if you've turned a good profit on one of those earlier races of the day, okay, maybe you wanna, just reinvest a little bit of that. But there's some people that would say, oh, I'm so hot today, I'm going to put it all on number 8, the race number 8, because I have such a sure feeling. Okay, sometimes the race that I'm really sure about is the race I end up, it doesn't come my way. So you've got to spread out your money. You got to account for variables, because this is gambling, things can happen. And so this is something to keep in mind. And another thing I would recommend is leaving those credit cards at home, okay? Don't bring credit cards with you when you're gambling. Bring a set amount of cash money with you. And that's what I go ahead with, because a lot of people are tempted to chase their losses, okay? And chasing your losses will end up in a very bad day indeed. And we've all done this as gamblers. I'm guilty of this as well. That we've lost that $100 and we say, oh gosh, I gotta get it back, Oh, there's another race. Let me bet 100 on the last race. and that's just going to lead to another loss, 9 out of 10. And you're going to quick handicap the race. You're not going to have certainty about it, and you're much better off just saving that $100 for tomorrow, going home, regrouping, and thinking about the races tomorrow, and taking a chance. Okay. And another thing is people they want to walk away a big winner a lot of times. Okay, so say maybe I had my plan, I bet my 5 races, and okay, I won one race, I lost another race. Okay, I didn't make that big hit like I wanted, didn't quite fall the way I wanted. I ended up second instead of first. The horse didn't go off at high odds, so I ended up about break even, and maybe I had a $10 profit for the day. Okay. And people say, "Oh, that's not enough. I want to bet. I want to make some more." Okay, sometimes it's better just to walk away with that small profit, or even that break even, or a slight loss, and regroup, like I said, and go for tomorrow. There's always another day at the track. The horses are always going to be running. The casino's always going to be open. It's open 24 hours a day. So give yourself some time to regroup, and you're always going to feel good about yourself when you walk away as a winner. Also, when you walk away, no matter what you're winning, even if it's $10, $20, you're going to feel good about yourself, and you're going to have confidence. And that's very, very important when betting, because you don't want to be in a dejected state. You don't want to be feeling down, because you want to have confidence in what you're doing. And if you have those big losses one day and it's going to be hard to regroup, you're not going to be able to get your money back, and you're going to get discouraged. So try to stay away from that. So set goals. So if your goal is to win, your goal might be just to win $100 that day, to double your money. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you get to that point where you double your money, you might want to walk away there. Okay, some people do that. Okay, I walk away, I made $100. Okay, there's other people, they want to make a lot of money. Maybe you're playing exacta, trifecta. You're playing those more exotic wagers. So your win percentage is not going to be as high generally. But when you do win, you're looking for that big win, okay? Especially if you play a superfecta or a pick 4 or something like that, a pick 6. So you're investing that $100 every day to try to get a big return. So when you do get that big return, it's important that you do walk away, and that you do go ahead and you bank that money, because you're going to need that money to gamble in the future. You're going to need that money. So if you do have that $1,000 win or a couple $1,000 win, okay, walk away that day. You did your thing, you won, feel good about it. And you can go back and reinvest at $100 at a time, and you can have a lot of fun this way, and you can enjoy gambling, and you may even turn a nice profit that way. Okay, so these are all things to keep in mind, and so try to manage that money, and that's very, very important. Like I said, in gambling, to walk away and to set those goals ahead of time. So you have to know what your goals are. Do you want to win 500 that day? Do you want to win 1,000? And when you get to that point, okay, you did it. You achieved your goal. Feel good about it, and walk away. Walk away a winner. You don't have to keep going back in, keep betting, and those are something you want to keep in mind. And another thing I could just throw in there is be careful to overindulge in anything, especially when you're gambling, like alcohol. That's why the casino gives you money for free. Gives you alcohol for free, because they want to keep you feeling good and keep you gambling. So try to stay away from those things that are gonna cloud your judgment. That's another little tip I can give you. So walk away as a winner for sure. Stay away from bringing those credit cards with you when you're gambling. It might sound simple, but some people, I gotta get that money back. I gotta go ahead and withdraw money, and you'll see it, and it's just a bad situation. So you'll just end up in the hole in the long run if you do that. So budget your money, take a certain amount with you. When you do get to that goal that you've achieved, feel good about yourself, walk away a winner. You're going to feel excellent about yourself. And if you do, and this is another thing, if you do have a loss that day, and if things just don't play out, okay, you didn't lose all your money. You lost what you had allotted for that day, and you're going to have more money at home to come back another day. So, you just have to take your loss. Some days you have to take a loss, and you have to be able to do that as a gambler. You have to be able to say, okay, this wasn't my day, and some days it's not going to be your day, okay? Honestly, the odds are stacked against us. We know that in horse racing and in other gambling at times. So, when you get those nice wins, it feels good, and, you're going to have to expect those losses in there. Even if you're a high percentage winner, you're winning at 60-70% of the time, you're not going to win every day. So you have to be able to walk away as a loser. You don't want to chase those losses. So those are things to keep in mind. And so that's bankroll management, managing your money. And that's very, very important in gambling, and I wanted to make this video to talk about it. So, if you want any more information like this, helpful information about horse racing, how to bet, how to handicap, things like that, like and subscribe to our channel, runhorse.com, or visit us on the web at www.runhorse.com. And have a great day. Thank you.